Okay, everyone. Hello. It is June 16th, middle of the month. We got lots of exciting and fun stuff we're going to learn tonight about your office in motion, or I usually refer to it as your back office, but everybody has one. And so there was a training posted today that Lydia Wente did about back office training. And so if you haven't watched that, do, because I think it's great, and she's amazing and has a really easy voice to listen to, and it's very thorough. So that would be a great little training for you to listen to. But that's some of the stuff that we're going to go over tonight too, as well as I want to go over tracking volume, because that's a really good way to see where you're at. Definitely by the middle of the month, you have an idea of what your goal is for the month and how to get there. I'm going to show you that with your tracking volume. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen if I can find my button. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sharing screen. Okay, can you guys all see this back office right here? Kelly, I can see you. Can you nod your head? Okay, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so if you watched what Lydia went over today, if not, that's okay, because we're going to cover some of that too. But when you pull this up, the website is myofficeinmotion.com, and you have a login and a password that you set up, and your login, like your username, is going to be your health coach ID number. So as a health coach, that kind of becomes your social security number that you end up knowing by heart. But if you don't know it by heart right now, don't worry, you will at some point, and then whatever password you chose. Then when you log in, you're going to see this is the home screen that it goes to. And it says your name at the top. You'll see here your highest rank, your total PV, which stands for personal volume. That's the amount that you have ordered that month from your coach. That shows your total GV. What's GV? That just stands for group volume. So anybody any of your clients that may become coaches on your team, that will reflect your volume and also your team's volume. And then your total frontline volume, that is how many clients you're supporting right now. And that's the volume that it shows for that. And then there's these points here, the qualifying points. And I'll talk about, well, I guess I can talk about that right now. You get 1 point. So how that works out is this is all new with the new integrated comp plan. And you get a point for every $1,200 in frontline volume. Okay, so if you'll see those points there, that's what makes sense. But a point will actually get you a smiley face. So if you have 1,200 frontline volume, you would get your first little smiley face, which would be your senior coach. Okay, if you get another 1,200, which would be 2,400, that would give you 2 points. That would make you a manager. Okay, and it just goes on from there. And you can click on this on your, there we go. And you can actually see what it takes to get there. So a manager would be 2 qualifying points, and you can see the 2 little squares there. That means that's why I have a smiley face. And it just goes on and on and on. So I don't really want to go into a lot of depth there, but if you have any questions about that right now, you can ask me. Or you can talk to your mentor coach and they can explain that to you. Okay, if you are muted, and I can't see all of you because I'm screen sharing, so if you're muted, just unmute yourself if you want to ask a question, because I can't see you raising your hand. Okay, so now I'm going to take you to the dashboard tab. This is kind of cool because it actually shows you when your renewal date is, and mine is August 28th. So that's when I'll renew, and every year we renew your health coach, what do I want to say, certifications, qualification. You renew it for $99 for the year, and it will be on this date. Once you get to be an executive director or above, you're certified. You're a Be Slim Club member, meaning that you have an order from your own coach every month. You get dropped in what's called the leads pool. So I get leads from the company every month. And this shows right here that, yes, I'm eligible this month. I'm opted in for leads. That's what that means. So next month, I'm not yet, because obviously it's not next month. I don't know why that would even be there. But this shows if you're certified, your personal volume again. In order to get the leads, that's what that $100 means. Does somebody have a question? Okay. In order to get those leads, you do have to have $100 in personal volume every month in order to stay in the leads. So that basically the food that you eat, the food that goes into your mouth should be coming from your coach's website. Like, they're still your coach. This also just shows like you can see your progress over the time that you've been a coach. This shows your group volume, your highest achieved ranks, all that kind of stuff. And then you can have a watch list. So if you have coaches on your team that you're helping and they're getting close, to making senior coach, or maybe they're getting close to executive director, you can put them on your watch list so they're all right here, so you can just kind of check them out real quick, which is kind of cool. And all you have to do is click on that. It's at the bottom, manage my watch list, and you can add the people in there that you want to watch, and then save it, and then it'll add them to it. Okay, any questions on that? I think I covered all my notes for that. Okay, so let's go to, communication tab. This is where you're going to find manage my website. Now, if you haven't created it yet, it's going to say create my website. But when you click on manage my website, you can go in and change, like put your picture in, your story in. It's just kind of, you get to set it all up the way you want to. And that's how you get into administrative mode, by clicking here, and that'll take you there to manage my website. We also have a Healthy Habits e-newsletter that if you click there, it'll take you there, and that's something the company sends out once a month. And I did that you pay for it. I believe it's, is it $5 a month, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. And I did that for for a couple of years anyway, until I started using the Connections email service through the Mad Mimi. If you don't know what that is, ask your mentor. But I started using that instead, just to try that out and see how that worked. And I'm sending that to my clients and my connections. So, but that's another way to communicate with your clients right there. Let's see, the training tab. If you have any of like your basic competency test to take, or your certification test to take, that's right here in the COPE tab. You'll find it right there. And then we also have lots of other training at your fingertips. If you click on the Trilogy training system, that'll take you to a whole nother website. Like, there's tons of stuff at your fingertips that you may not even know about. Now I'm going to take you to Reports tab. This is how I send my client support every month. So I'm just going to go to the Reports tab, and then it highlights a drop-down menu, and you go to Contact Report. When you click on that, it automatically puts my health coach ID number right here. It defaults to that. And then I would go down and I would change down here. If I want to touch everyone from client to any integrated presidential on my team, I just leave it like that. But if I want to do everyone, I would leave it at level 10. But if I want to just do my personal people, like the people that I signed up as a client, the people that those clients then became coaches, then I would just do level 1. Okay? Again, that might be confusing if you're new. Or if I just want to talk to my health coaches, and when I send out my health coach emails, then I'll click that to health coach, and I'll go to 10. That way I can reach you all in one swoop. And so when I click down here on the left to show report, and it'll take just a little bit here. Do, 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 do. We need some music. Then it'll come up with everybody here. Now, let's say I want to send you guys all an email. And you can do this for clients too. You're going to click on Send Bulk Email. and it's going to pop this up. I hope you can see that. And then it's going to say, click here to compose an email. So when you click that, this is a really slick way, because look, it adds everybody in the BCC box. Okay, the BCC is a blind carbon copy. So that way, Crystal is not seeing that Angie got the same email. Like, they don't see each other's email addresses at all. It's all the blind carbon copy. And this is also where you want to put your mentor coach in when you send your habit of the week. And that habit, the habit of the week this week is quiet time. I haven't gotten mine out yet, but normally I will send it out team-wide. Then all you have to do is copy and paste it here in the body of the email, and then you click send. And you can set up a signature, and you can set it up to save in your sent file. You can just kind of play around with this. This is where you put the subject line, but that's a really great way, because you're going to get, when you send it to your clients, you don't have to keep then another client list in like your Gmail or Yahoo or AOL or whatever email you use. It's already in here for you. It's going to touch all your active and inactive clients. And you know what? Once they're a client, they're always a client. So even if they haven't ordered from you, even if you haven't talked to them, I still send all my client support every time I talk to my clients to everyone. Now, it's their choice. If they are tired of hearing from me, they can click on the bottom of the email and opt out so they don't get those anymore. So they're free to leave if they want to, but a lot of them still do enjoy. And people will come back. I've had many people go, you know what? I tried to do my own thing for a while and it didn't really work. And I really appreciate you keeping me, in the loop with the healthy habits and touching me every once in a while. And I do read them, and I'm ready to give it a go again. So don't just give up on them if they're inactive. Keep supporting them. They're your clients. Any questions on that? Okay, let's go to tracking volume. Okay, tracking volume. We're going to go to the reports tab, and we're going to go down to scheduled Be Slim orders. So this is how you're going to see, let's see, I have a goal this month to make executive director, okay? And maybe right now you're sitting at 3,000 frontline volume. So you have another 3,000 to go. We'll go to your Be Slim Club order report, and this will show you right here, process date from tomorrow, and then I would change this to June 30th. And then click here to show report. And this is going to show that I have 43 rows returned. So I have 43 people yet that are going to maybe, hopefully, order. Now, I would go through each one of those and go, okay, so I know Renee, she's doing pretty good. She'll probably put in an order and estimate what I think her order would be. Jennifer, just talked to her today. She's going to do her own thing for the rest of the summer, so I know I'm not going to count on that order. And just go through there and just kind of see who's who and how they're doing on their program. And that way you can kind of then add those up and go on the light side. So I would go, $250, $200 orders and not think they're going to order $350, just so that I can get a guesstimate of how many more people I need. So maybe after adding all those up and you want to hit ED, you're like 3 people short of qualifying. 3 people, that's it. So what would you do? You would write your lines down on paper, on a piece of paper where you're going to see it every day, how many more people you're going to talk to. And you don't know who they are yet. You don't know who your new clients are going to be, but they're there. They're written on paper. And your eyes are going to see that every day, and you're going to do what? If you really want to make that goal, you're going to get out and talk to more people. You're going to do your collecting yeses, and they will come. It's magic. I'm telling you. It's magic. If you have a goal and you just put it out there and you do the work, they will come. So that is tracking volume. And also, what's really cool here too is anytime you run a report, you can click on their ID number, And when you do that, it will pull up. I know Brad will be really glad I'm showing you his information here. Don't call him. But it'll pull up like who they are, where they're from, their address. You can get their order details. You can even click on the order number, see what they ordered last time. You can get all this information just by clicking on their ID number. So that's pretty cool. What else should I show you? How about compensation? That's always exciting, right? So in the compensation tab, you're going to see that there's 2 drop downs there. The commission statements, that shows how much your weekly and your monthly. You have 2. So if you click on that, it's going to pop up with just your monthly. But if you go over here to weekly, this is also yours. So you take your weeklies and add them to your monthly, and that's how much total that you'll get in that month that you'll make from Take Shape for Life. And if you haven't already, sign up for direct deposit, kids, because you get paid every week, and it's pretty sweet. You just drop it right in your bank account. So definitely do that. And I believe it's been so long since I've done direct deposit. Where's that at? Who can tell me? Profile. Manage direct deposit, maybe? I don't know. They changed it on me too. So just know that. And then if you want to know, like if you are a person that really likes to get technical and wants to know how this whole compensation thing works, don't let it overwhelm you. But there's this tab that'll walk you through it. And it's just called the Integrated Comp Plan. And mine's taken too long to load, but here it comes. But it will, it'll walk you right through like what you make when you're a senior coach and how much you make when you're a manager, and what if you get a coach on your team, and bonuses. I wanted to go over that too. Glad I pulled that up. So this is a perk, you guys. This is awesome. So if you're not certified, one of the biggest things I would recommend to anyone, whether you're close to senior coach or you already are a senior coach, or you know that you want to be a senior coach, get certified. The certification is $199, and you purchase that on your ordering website, like where you order your food from your coach. And once you purchase it, then it'll pop up so that you can take it in your back office or your office in motion, which is what we're working in tonight. But by being certified, number one, you just get credibility, and you're going to learn so much just from taking the exam. It's 200 questions, and it's through, I should know that, obesity prevention. I don't know. It's Villanova School of Nursing. It's a better one than we had before, so it's kind of a big deal. So you're not getting your nursing degree or anything, but you are getting certified by, a good institution. So you get credibility. Then the second thing is you get an extra 3% commission every month that you're at least a senior coach. That's huge. And that's forever. And you only take the test once. So that's a no-brainer. And then any certified coach who generates a minimum of 2,000 frontline volume for 3 consecutive months, you get a $250 bonus on that 3rd month. If you do 4,000 on an average for 3 months, you get an extra $500 bonus. Just because you're supporting all these clients, and Take Shape for Life is appreciating you. And then it gets really exciting when you do the 6,000 a month for 3 consecutive months average. You get $1,000 at the end of that 3 months. So it's only if you're certified, though, do you get these bonuses. And also, when I was talking about the LEADS program earlier, you also have to be certified to be in the LEADS program and get leads from Take Shape for Life, Medifast. And those are people that just go to the Take Shape for Life or Medifast website and sign up, and they say, yes, I want to coach. So then we're just put in a loop, and our name gets drawn out of the hat, in a circle. So any questions about that? I am just...
Hey, Christy.
Yes.
Is that 3-month average, is that a one-time thing, or is that every time you have 3 months, an average of 2,000 for 3 months?
Good question. Is that Melissa? I can't see you.
Vanessa.
Okay. Yes, actually, so once you hit 2,000 your very first time, right? as long as you don't go below 2,000 and you are above, at 2,000 or above for 3 months in a row, you get 250. And that is, so at the end of that 3 months, you'll get a 250 bonus. Then the next 3 months, you do the same thing, you get another 250. The next 3 months, maybe you hit the 4,000 average, you get a 500. It keeps going. So it's not just a one-time thing. Does that help answer your question? Vanessa?
Yes.
I hate it when I share screen because I can't see you guys.
Right. Yeah, that helps. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so there's that. Any other questions on the bonus or the comp plan? Don't ask me too difficult ones though, because I'm still learning myself. We say just learn it as you earn it. Okay, so let's go back, and I wanted to show you I know something else really cool. Okay, on the reports tab, there's also a monthly performance comparison. I really like this because when you click on that, you can go back and see I can go back to 2012 and see where I was and how I've grown and what my team's done. And I just think it's a really cool thing to see. So you guys will check that out when you have time, because that's a really cool thing. I do want to take you to the resources tab too, because this has a lot of nice stuff in it. The document library is where, like if you have somebody, I just had a coach the other day that goes, I have a client that's allergic to pine nuts. I don't know if she can do our program. Go into the document library. It's under the resource tab, and then type in the search box. Just do allergen and do a search, and it's going to come up with all the information you need about, and we'll see how long this takes to load. Aha! See where it says like egg free if somebody's allergic to eggs. Here's everything they can have that doesn't have eggs in it. Fish free, gluten free, kosher, lactose, milk free, peanut free. So awesome, right at your fingertips. There's all your answers right there. Resources, what else? Oh, also in, you know what, I was going to do something else too. Let's say you have a nursing mother and you're not exactly sure how to help her because you never had a nursing mother. If you type in nursing, look at this. You're going to get the Nursing Mother's Guide right there at your fingertips. Maybe you have someone that has gout. Oh, not goat. How do you spell gout? Nobody has goat. Okay, gout. So search for gout. Look, we have a plan for gout. Like, this is so awesome. So if you didn't realize we have this is at your fingertips. If you all have a goat, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know that would come up. But so that's good. Also, these business forms, like if you ever had someone that, let's say, they went to MetaFast and they ordered, but they meant to go with you, but they already ordered through MetaFast, you can recover them. Did you know that? Over here in the business forms, it's called Recovery Request. You click on that, and here is a little form that you fill out. And really what you need from them is like their order number, you know, and then you have to explain a little bit. But once you send this in, typically within a week, then you will recover them as your client, and you will recover the volume for their first order that they did with MetaFast. So you can recover that. So that happens a lot, like when you have clients and they're like, yeah, I'm doing really great, I'm doing this thing with MetaFast, but you should call my coach Sally, she's really awesome, you know. Well, what did they hear? MetaFast, right? And then the friend finds out, well, you were supposed to go with Sally. Well, I didn't know. And blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so that's how you do that. You can recover them if that happens to you. And that is all the notes I had. Oh, other than if you have any trouble using, and Lydia said this too, if you have any trouble using your Office in Motion, make sure to check your browser because a lot of times like Internet Explorer or Safari, I don't know, for some reason they just don't work as well as Firefox. And Firefox is free. Download it for free, but it seems to work really well. It doesn't have a lot of bugs, and it works the best with Office in Motion. So other than that, now I'm ready for any questions you got for me.
Hey, Christy.
Yes.
There's a place that you can put in client notes, and it's not really a question. I just started using that this week, and it is awesome. I guess it's been about 2 weeks now.
Good.
I don't know if you can show them that. That was, like you can just put little notes in when you're talking to a client, and then the next time you talk to them, you already have notes on there about what you talked about before.
That's really good. You know what?
Go ahead.
And I'm a paper person, so Denise, real quick, I know you use that, or Kelly. Tell me where I find that, and I can share my screen.
It's in the profile, like where you showed us Brad's information. When you pull up, when you click on their ID number, it'll show you that. I did send a thing to, a thing to the IT department, just asking how, if we wanted to print that out or wanted to get that on a form, we could do that. Because when you save PDF, it doesn't show up. But so they're working on that, from what I understand.
Okay.
Yep, but it's pretty cool because it'll date and timestamp it, and you can put in whatever notes that you want to there, and they will always be there. They said that there's no max out capacity to those notes. So I thought that was good.
Gotcha. Okay, so here's what I did I just did a contact report again, and I'm going to pick on Teresa here. Whoops. Click on her ID number. And then this is where it pops up. Here's your notes section. So you can type in here and you save your note. I haven't done that. I'm a paper person, but I might use this. That might work. And then when you're talking to them, you just pull this up and you can look at all your notes here.
Yes. Yep. Go ahead and do it and save it. You can always delete it, just if you want to show people how it works.
Okay. Saving my note.
Yep.
Oh, well,
you
heck,
see it has the little trash can there, so you can just delete it if you want to delete it.
Look at that. That's pretty slick. So there you go. Good. Thanks for bringing that up again, Vanessa. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Anything else to add? That was great.
Another thing is with the COPE, when you're going in to sign in there, make sure to copy and paste exactly how Health Coach Services has your email address, because if they have like Yahoo all capitalized but none of the rest of it, it won't take it. It's capital sensitive, everything. So just copy and paste exactly how they have your email address. So if it's not going through, just call them and ask them actually how they have it typed out. That specifically. So then you can get in.
No, yeah, I didn't know that either. And you guys, Health Coach Services is open to you. I don't know their hours, but they're available to you whenever you need them. And if they tell you they're not open, then you just call back when they are. But that's a number that I have saved in my phone. I have it starred under my favorites, so I can just call Health Coach Services whenever I need to. And they'll help you with anything with your back office. They can tell you, about maybe somebody returned an order, and they're, whatever you need, like with your clients too. If you need help with that, you can call client services. They'll help you as well. And those numbers they're in a lot of places. They're in coach.powerlosers.com, but they're also listed, I think, in the back of your quick start guide. The client services is for sure. But, and we probably have a doc in Dreamweavers. I have no idea what it's called, like maybe important numbers to save or something. It should be in there. But you can always ask your mentor coach too. We'll be happy to help you. But I would just have that in your phone, and they're handy. They're good people. And they're always so dang friendly, which is awesome. They're happy to help. Anything else? Okay, well, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm getting kind of itchy and hot in my hat and my wig, but I kind of like it. And I hope to see as many of you as can come on Saturday. And if you haven't watched my video, go watch it and get a good giggle at me at least. And but get out there and have fun and have a great week, you guys. Thanks for being on.